Guess what we're drinking today? But wait, if it's your first time to Sipping Tea with Eve, welcome. I'm Eve. Sipping Tea with Eve is a relaxed space for us to take care of ourselves, reflect on lessons, happy dance on blessings when it comes to how we show up as leaders. Let's get this tea brewing. So, we always start off with the tea of the day. I'm doing a cold brew again. We're going to be talking about green tea. I love green tea a lot. It just is really good. And one thing I want to share with you guys, I used to go to school. I went to school in Korea. I speak Korean. Hanguk saram. Um, and I went to a place called Bosong in Cha Mandalgi Chehom. So this is like cha mandalgi, like making your own tea. So I hand dried green tea in Korea, and I still have just a little bit left. It was a really great experience. I wish there was more like places in the US to experience like herbal medicine and like actually drying your own tea leaves. So green tea is really amazing. So this is what I'm drinking out of. Tea I hand dried personally myself. Green tea gives protection against cancer, speeds up weight loss, reduces breathing problems. It also helps reduce your stress, helps with fighting infection, has a lot of antioxidants in it, of course, which is why, reduces blood pressure, reduces the risk of heart diseases, helps with stimulating smooth digestion. Green tea in general is just really amazing. Just make sure, I would always suggest get the one that is green tea that is rolled, not like in the packets. Like fresh green tea that's hand dried, I think is really amazing. So that when you heat it up, the whole entire leaf should open up, letting you know that it was done properly. So get some green tea, it's good for you. So as you saw, I made a statement and I shared it with you all that, the importance of learning from failure is one of the most important skills I've developed thus far in my life as a leader, you know, as a, daughter, someone's partner, as a friend, but specifically focus on like leadership, right? And developing an executive mindset. I say this, and we all know failure is a part of success, right? If you deem yourself a leader, then you know you're going to fail many times in order to achieve your success, right? Because in failure you learn your lessons, but it's how you go about processing that failure to help inform your next steps in your business that's very important. So I'm going to leave you guys with a 3-step framework that I've created for myself and that I show up my clients on, basically everything, but specifically through the lens of failure, right? So when something goes wrong in your business, you want to think of it in 3 ways. You want to reset, you want to repurpose, and then you want to relaunch. Okay, my 3 reset, formula. So with reset, you're focusing on the what. So what went wrong, and what did not go wrong, right? So you know to do them again. Those are the questions that you would ask yourself, and from there, from answering those questions, right, you then want to go into repurpose, which is the why, which it goes straight into the purpose part. Does what you did in your actions for your business, did it align with your purpose? Look at your mission, check your values, check your accountabilities, check the people who are making the decisions in your company. Go back and with that, what went right and what went wrong, and see how it aligned to the purpose of your business. Is what you're doing critical to sustain and grow your business? Is it critical to invest time and money into that particular action that failed? And then once you answer those questions, you want to then go into the relaunch, my favorite part, which is the execution, the how and the when. So how are we going to go about going this the next go round? And when are we going to execute on these things, right? So in the when, right, in the timing, because timing is very specific depending on like your industry of when you're executing like external initiatives, right? Always ensure that you have, if you go into boxing, like some quick uppercuts, which I call like quick hits, and some jabs, some longer milestones for you to hit, right? So just to re-encapsulate all of that again, when initiative goes wrong in your business, you want to sit down and have a conversation with your team on resetting, repurposing, and relaunching. Reset is the what, repurpose is the why, relaunch is the how and the when. So use that framework. Definitely message me if you have something that failed, or like you missed the mark and you want to kind of rethink how can we go back and redo this again. Feel free to message me. Go to the Eva Strategy business page, and I look forward to chatting with you. So I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and see you next time. Until then, stay safe.